Probably 2 minutes. Go. Okay. And right now, calling our A finalists for the ladies, 13 and 14, 200 freestyle to report behind the starting blocks. Our timers are here, our officials are all in place. You good? And it looks like all our timers, referees, officials, all our swimmers are in place. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem. And it is race time. Getting ready at the starting blocks, our championship finalists for the ladies, 13 and 14, 200 freestyle at block number 9, Elizabeth Christie. At block number 2, Castelline Claire of the Bowl School. At block number 8, it's the birthday girl, Sienna Campbell of Southwest Stars. At block number 3, Sid Conlon of Hydro Swim. Block number 7, Grace Goodman of Patriot Aquatics. Block number 4, Denise Paul of Gator Swim Club. At block number 6, Skylar Revere of the Bowl School. And at block number 5, Kira Druck, the top qualifier from Laker Swim. Ladies 200 freestyle championship finalist. And taking ownership of the starting blocks now. Lily Sundermeyer at block number 2, Southwest Stars. Ellie Strombeck at block number 3, Episcopal Amberjacks. Kaylee Kaplan at block number 4 for Sporting Jacks. Bowls School at block number 5, Michaela Davies. At block number 6, Swim Rise, Olivia Bagstep. At block number 7, Bowls School Sharks, LA, Canada. Irene Rivera at block number 8, the Bowls School. Block number 9, Lauren Israel of Highlander Aquatics. And taking it out in 25 plus, bringing it back in 27s, 28s. And Kira Druck with the breakaway. Into the wall we go, 151.03. Kira Druck takes the win. That second tag in, 153.74 in lane number 4 by Denise Paul, and the third tag in lane number 3 by Sid Conlon of Hydro Swim Club. Ladies 13 and 14 200 freestyle are B finalists. And at the starting blocks, our championship finalists for the gentlemen's 200 freestyle taking ownership. And out in 26, everybody else out in 27, that 26 posted in lane number 7, LA, Canada. And we need to close the outdoor pool. The outdoor course is now closed. Swimmers may warm up in the indoor course, but the outdoor pool is closed. We've got inclement weather. The outdoor pool is now closed. And LA, Canada still holding on to that lead. .150-yard marker right now, making the turn into the final 50. LA, Canada with a big breakaway, went out in a 26, brought it back at 28.3, brought it back again on that last 50 at 29.21. And bringing it home. And into the wall, LA, Canada, 153.18 to take B finals. And getting ready at the starting blocks now. Our championship finalists for the gentlemen's 13 and 14 200 freestyle. At block number 9, it's Gator Swim Club, Lake Canals. At block number 2, Landon Eckloff of the Sporting Jacks Aquatic Club. Block number 8, Bowls School, Luca Vakilik. Block number 3, Aiden Childs of Southwest Swimming. Episcopal Amberjacks at block number 7, Sean Bridgers. Block number 4, Bennett Rutramel of Swim Rise. Block number 6, Matthew Shee of Sporting Jacks. And at block number 5, the top qualifier, Jaden Sy, Lakers Swim Club. Championship finalist, 200 freestyle. And at the starting blocks, our B finalists taking ownership. Angel Mora at block number 2 for the Blue Dolphins. Sporting Jacks at block number 3, Quinton Busk. Block number 4 is G. Lusk of Hydro Swim Club. Nikita Ursu at block number 5 for the Blue Dolphins. Chris Lassard at block number 6 unattached. Block number 7, Dalton Van Herzenberg of Area Tallahassee. Block number 8, Liam Wang of United Swim Club. And block number 9, CJ Annunciation of Sporting Jacks Aquatics. And out in 23s, 24s, bringing it back in 25, 26. And if there's a breakaway, it's going to be now, coming into the third 50, into the fourth 50. That 150-yard marker, there it is. Jaden Sy at lane number 5. And into the While We Go Lakers Swim Club, Jaden Sy, stopping the clock, 1:39.39. He is dancing on the bubble of that record, 1:39.08, the record, and he was right there with it. So close. That second tag in, 1:43.82 in lane number 6, Matthew Shee, and the third tag in, 1:44.80 in lane number 4, Bennett Rotramel. Gentlemen, B finalist. And with that, our championship finalists for the 11 and 12 ladies getting ready now at the starting blocks. And 51 and some change, the split at the lead first 100. Coming into the 150 marker now, making the turn. And 119, 120. That 119 went out in a 24.37, came back at 26.90, came back on that third 50 at 27.82. And that is Nikita Ursu in lane number 5 under the flags. Not a question of who, it's when. 147.43 to take the win. And at the starting blocks, the ladies 11 and 12 are championship finalists. At block number 9, Area Tallahassee, Bigelow. At block number 2, it's Annie Chung of Southwest Stars. At block number 8, Hydro Swim Club, Anna Carson. At block number 3, Addison Beasley, swimming unattached. At block number 7, Bulls School, Solomia Fesinko. At block number 4, AJ Trammell at United Swim. Block number 6, Bulls School, Keela Stewart. And at block number 5, Fast Lane Aquatics, the top qualifier, Sarah Fiamma. Ladies 200 freestyle championship finalist. And at the starting blocks, our B finalists for the 11 and 12 ladies, Avery Mahone at block number 2 for Flagler Highlanders. Morgan Spencer at block number 3. Eden Walker at block 4 for Lakers Swim Club. At block 5, Claire Dara of Bulls School. Penelope Moss at block number 6 for the Lakers Swim Club. Reagan Pollock at block number 7, Volusia. Block number 8, Auburn Lester of Flagler Fluid. And at block number 9, Maria Dimitrescu of YMCA of Florida. And the halfway point, 55, 56, 57, the splits. And into the home stretch, under the flags, not a question of who. Sarah Fiamma, fast lane, stopping the clock, 1:53.62. That second tag in at 1:59.64. In lane number 4 by AJ Trammell of United Swim, and the third tag in 2:02.60 in lane number 7 by Solomia Fesinko. Ladies B finalists, 200 freestyle. And our next event, the 11 and 12 gentlemen's 200 freestyle, our championship finalists, taking ownership of the starting blocks. Oh, this is going to be a great race. We've changed point position twice now. And around the corner 3 times. First point was Eden Walker, then we switched over to Reagan Pollock in the middle right now. In lane number 5, Claire Dara, Bull School at point. Into the turn, coming out of the turn, we're gonna change it again. Penelope Moss, the Laker Swim Club. And that battle to the wall, we're gonna take it back. Boom, boom, at the wall, 207.48, 207.59. Lane number 5, getting the tag, Claire Dara of the Bull School. Gentlemen, 11 and 12 are championship finalists. Now at the starting blocks at block number 9, Atlas Uran of the Bull School. At block number 2, it's Ian Mejia of Wahoos. At block number 8, Matthew Williams of Highlander Aquatics. At block number 3, Bo Fowler of Sporting Jacks Aquatics. At block number 7, area Tallahassee, Sims Bracken. At block number 4, William Wang of the Dolphins. At block number 6, unattached, Maverick McMeeking. And at block number 5, Swimrise Aquatics, the top qualifier, Hunter Gambayan. Championship finalists, 11 and 12 gentlemen, 200 freestyle. And with that, our B finalists, gentlemen, 11 and 12, you have the starting blocks. At block number 2, it's going to be Caleb Milak of Fast Falcons, Sporting Jacks. At block number 3, Wilk Saunders, Logan Lawrenson at block number 4. For Bull School Sharks at block number 5, Matthew Simbala of Hydro Swim Club. At block number 6 is Wesley Hammer of Fast Falcons. Maxim Ewer at block number 7, Sporting Jacks. Block number 8, Max Valilo of Patriot Aquatics. And block number 9, Lakers Swim Club, Lorenzo Versalato. And out in 25, 25, 26, 27s, bringing it back at 28, 28, 29s. And Hunter Gambayan defending the position he earned in prelims this morning. Maverick McMeeking right there next to him, keeping him well agitated. And into the final 25 yards. Maverick McMeeking in 6, Hunter Gambayan in 5. Hunter still holding on to point under the flags. Into the wall and it goes, Hunter Gambayan. 151, 1-2 to take the win. 151.91 by Maverick McMeeking, and that third tag in 154.93 posted by William Wang of the Blue Dolphins. Gentlemen, B finalists, 200 freestyle. And the ladies, 13 and 14, 200 breaststroke championship finalists taking ownership of the starting blocks. And Fast Falcons, Wesley Hammer. Looks like he has point, but not by much. Max Valilo of Patriot Aquatics over in lane number 8. And there's the 150 marker. And bringing it back in lane number 6. What a finish. Wesley Hammer, Fast Falcons, sitting back in second seat position there for quite a while. 2:03.43 to take the win. 2:04.29, that second tag in lane number 4, hosted by ladies 200 breaststroke championship finalists at the starting blocks. At block number 9, Sloan Bunnell of Southwest Stars. At block number 2, it's Carly Brennan of Bowl School Sharks. At block number 8, Charlie Anderson of Hydro Swim Club. At block number 3, Juliet Kelleder of the Bowl School. Southwest Stars at block number 7, Brinley Kavila. At block number 4, the birthday girl, Southwest Stars, Sienna Campbell. At block number 6, Michaela Lowe of the Sporting Jacks Aquatic Club. And number 1 qualifier, the Gator Swim Club, Shelby Malandreco at lane number 5. And with that, our B finalists taking ownership of the starting blocks. Paulo Torreleone at block number 2 for Highlander, Lily Oldham at block number 3 for Bowl School, Chloe Bolin at block number 4, Southwest Stars. Southwest Stars at 5 with Abby Gordon. Katie Lewis at block number 6, the Bowl School. At block number 7, Michaela Costello of Sporting Jacks. At block number 8, Emily Jorgensen of Bowl School Sharks. And at block number 9, Blue Dolphins, Annabelle Berright. And right now, heads are up. Sienna Campbell leading the first 100. Looks like we're going to change point position a little bit. Shelby Malandreco of the Gators now taking over point. And I take that back over in lane number 8, Charlie Anderson of Hydro Swim Club going into the wall in point. Bringing it back in lane number 5, Shelby Malandreco. And at the wall, one more turn, bringing it back into the final 50. And I can't tell anymore. Charlie Anderson, Shelby Malandreco, or Sienna Campbell. It looks like the top 3 right now, and it's just a quarter. It's up to order of finish right now. I can't tell under the flags. Oh, what a finish. Into the wall to reach the touch. Boom, boom, boom. 2:26.96 on the outside there. Charlie Anderson of Hydro Swim taking the tag. 2:27.04 in lane number 4. Sienna Campbell getting the silver, and Shelby Malandreco posting in at 2:27.05, it looks like. Our B finalists, ladies, 13 and 14, 200 breaststroke. And it didn't show up on the scoreboard. The button, the timer's button on Shelby Malandreco was 2:27.05. So close. 13 and 14 gentlemen are championship finalists, taking ownership of the starting blocks. And right now, that's Katie Lewis of Bull School at point position. And into the 150-yard marker, the turn. It is still Katie Lewis, but not by much over in lane number 5. Katie Lewis looking over at Abby Gordon in lane 5. And on the other side, lane number 7, Michaela Costello, Sporting Jacks. And into the turn, out of the turn, the heat is on. Under the flags, I can't tell. Lane 5, lane 7, into the wall. Scoreboard says lane number 7 taking the tag, 2:30.44. To take the win. That second tag in 2:30.73 in lane number 5. And the button on lane number 6 was 2:32.31. Getting ready now. Our championship finalists, gentlemen 13 and 14, 200 breaststroke. At block number 9, that's Louise Arthur Bento of Swim Rise. At block number 2, the Blue Dolphins, Nathan Dion. At block number 8, Blue Dolphins, Isaac Tyndall. At block number 3, Camden Martin of Sporting Jacks. Leon Juice at block number 7, the Bull School. At block number 4, Caden Slotman of Sporting Jacks. At block number 7, Leon Juice of Bull School. At block number 6, Rollins Powell of Bull School. And at block number 5, Luke Franz Mathis, the top qualifier. Gentlemen, 200 breaststroke. And at the starting block, our B finalists for the gentlemen's 200 breaststroke, Jude Umansky at block number 2 for Sporting Jacks. James Gong at block number 3, Blue Dolphins. Blue Dolphins at block number 4, Jace Konvalinka. At block number 5, Samuel Simbala of Hydro Swim Club. Aspen Rallies at block number 6, Area Tallahassee. O.B. Dexheimer at block number 7, Volusia. Fast Falcons, Joshua Silvera at block number 8, and block number 9, Southwest Stars, Henry Lemieux. And Luke Friends Mathis of Bowl School defending the position he earned in prelims this morning. A lot more difficult to do coming back at finals, to defend rather than to get. Caden Sloatman in lane number 4. Putting the pressure on it, Luke Friends Mathis in lane number 5, not giving it up. Under the flags, into the wall. There it is, 2:06.15, our first tag in by Friends Mathis. That second tag in, 2:07.42, posted by Caden Sloatman of Sporting Jackson. That third tag in, 2:09.51 in lane number 6, Rollins Powell. B finalist, gentlemen, 200 breaststroke. And the next series is going to be the 50 butterfly, 13 and 14 ladies championship finalists taking ownership of the starting blocks. And an impressive 100, 106.36 by Obi Dexheimer of Volusia Swim Club. In point position, lane 7. And Dexheimer in lane number 7, still holding on to point. A different style of breaststroke. He looks like he's just floating along. He is moving some water and makes it look easy. Do they know? And into the wall we come, lane number 7, 2:19.60. Looks like he's in the wrong heat. L.B. Dexmeyer, Volusia Swimming. And there it is, the get ready whistle, the ladies. 13 and 14.50 butterfly at the starting blocks. Our top 8 qualifiers. At block number 9, that's Yian Wu of United Swim Club. At block number 2, Bowl School Sharks, Irene Revere. At block number 8, Southwest Stars, Isa Casella. At block number 3, it's Blake Beaver of Swimrise Aquatics. At block number 7, the Blue Dolphins, Junie Densberger. At block number 4, Gator Swim Club, Grace Panna. At block number 6, Olivia Holt of United Swim Club. And at block number 5, the top qualifier in the ladies, Bowl School Sharks, Alley, Canada. And our B finalists taking ownership right now: Lily Oldham at block number 2, Lauren Israel at block number 3, Liv Bronner at block 4, Carly Brennan at 5, Sinclair Watts takes block number 6, Gabriel Beaucamp at block 7, Bailey Finkelhoff at block number 8, and Olivia Brooks at block number 9. And a quick down and back, there it is. Ally Canada stopping the clock, 24-6-1. And I have to pause for just a moment. (24-6-1), 24-9-3. Abigail Gibbons used to be the record. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we have a new record up on that scoreboard. I had to check that. That second tag in, 25-5-4 in lane number 6, Olivia Holt. And the third tag in, 25-8-7, Grace Panna, the Gator Swim Club. Wow, the first record so far. Ladies are B finalists, 13 and 14, 50 butterfly. Boy, she didn't just break the record, she crushed it. 13 and 14, gentlemen, 50 butterfly. Championship finalists, are you ready? And under the flags, it is synchro swimming across the pool. That first tag in, 27-3-1 in lane number 5, Carly Brennan of the Bowl School. That second tag in lane number 7 by Gabrielle Beaucamp of the Gator Swim Club. And that third tag in, our outside sneaky swimmer in lane number 2, Lily Oldham of the Bowl School. And at the starting blocks now, the 13 and 14 gentlemen for the 50 butterfly are champions. In lane number 9, United Swim Club, Liam Wang. At block number 2, it's Eli Rabinowitz of Laker Swim. At block number 8, Southwest Stars, Shane Rose. At block number 3, the Bowl School, Luke Prince Mathis. We just saw that name a minute ago. At block number 7, Bowl School Sharks, Ivan Fesenko. At block number 4, Andrew Quee of the Bowl School. At block number 6, Isla Swim Club, Michael Tarzia. And at block number 5, the top qualifier, Swimrise Aquatics, Bennett Raptramel. Gentlemen, championship finalists, 50 butterfly. And our B finalists taking ownership at the starting blocks, Cash Tarbell at block number 2, Riley Liu takes block number 3, Camden Martin at 4, Justin Johnson at block number 5, Travis Liang at 6, Philip Tanis at block number 7, Finn Schlossmacher at 8, and Holden Bowley at block number 9. And into the wall we go, stopping the clock in lane number 7, first 23-7-3 to take the win. Ivan Fesenko of the Bowl School, that second tag in, 23-7-6 in lane number 6. Michael Tarzia of Isla Swim Club. And the third tag in lane number 5, 23-8-2, Bennett Raptramel of Swimrise. Gentlemen, B finalists, 50 butterfly. And 11 and 12 ladies, championship finalists for the 50 butterfly at the starting blocks. Into the wall, that long reach and a hard kick, 25-2-9 to take the win in lane number 6, Travis Liang of the Blue Dolphins. That's second tag in 25.57. In lane number 5, Justin Johnson in the third tag in 26.08. In lane number 4, Camden Martin of Sporting Jacks. And getting ready now at the starting blocks, 11 and 12 ladies championship finalist at block number 9, Jordan Rio of Hydro Swim Club. At block number 2, Ellery Watts of Laker Swim Club. At block number 8, Fast Falcons, Lane Langenbrunner of Fast Falcons. At block number 3, A.J. Trammell of United Swim Club. Block number 7, Bull School Sharks, Salamia Fensenko. At block number 4, Kylie Latham of the Blue Dolphins. At block number 6, Sporting Jacks Aquatics, Nicole Lasmanis. At block number 5, the top qualifier from this morning, Bull School Sharks, Keela Stewart. 50 butterfly, 11 and 12 ladies, champions. And at the starting blocks are B finalists taking ownership, Kaylin Blair at block number 2, Katie Bissig at 3, Alyssa Schwanke at block number 4, Miller Akos at 5, Audrey Besaid at block number 6, Charlotte Gold at 7, Reagan Pollock at block number 8, and Bigelow at block number 9. And coming up the middle in lane number 5, Keela Stewart stopping the clock. Scoreboard doesn't post it, the button pusher had it at 26.72. That second tag in, it looks like in lane number 6 by Nicole Lasmanis at 27.35. And the third tag in lane number 4, 27.44 by Kylie Latham. Again, the button pusher caught that. In lane number 5 was the first in the order of finish. Ladies, B finalists, 50 butterfly. And 11 and 12 gentlemen, our championship finalists for the 50 butterfly at the starting blocks now. And this is the event. It's all reflex as fast as you can go. Into the wall to reach the touch, and 28.62 going to be the first tag in. Miller Akos of Area Tallahassee. That's second tag in lane number 9 by Bigelow. And the third tag in, 29.32 in lane number 4 by Alyssa Schwank. 11 and 12 gentlemen, our championship finalists. At block number 9, it's Bull School, Logan Lawrenson. At block number 2, Volusia Swim Club, Brennan McNone. Block number 8 is Gator Swim Club, Jackson Height. At block number 3, Benjamin Cornine of South Lake Aquatics. Block number 7, Leaf Dowling of Blue Dolphins. Christopher Morrell at block number 4, Sporting Jacks Aquatics Club. At block number 6, the Wahoos of Jacksonville, Ian Mejia. And at block number 5, the top qualifier, Greater Orlando, Emmanuel Guerrero. And great turns, great underwater. The little skinny guy is going to do it again. 27.13, Emmanuel Guerrero, Greater Orlando taking the win. That's second tag in 27-7-2 in lane number 6. Ian Mejia of the Wahoos in the third tag in. Scoreboard says 27-8-1 in lane number 7. Leaf Dowling of the Blue Dolphins. Gentlemen, our B finalists, 11 and 12 gentlemen, 50 butterfly. And the next series, getting ready at the starting blocks, the ladies, 13 and 14 for the 100 backstroke, our championship finalist. And Santiago Pino, swimming unattached, stops the clock first in lane number 6. 28-1-2, that second tag in. 28-4-5 in lane number 7 by Case McHale of Sporting Jacks in the third tag in. 28-7-3 in lane number 8. Christian Beaucamp of the Gator Swim Club. And right now at the starting blocks, the ladies, 13 and 14, the top 8 in the 100 backstroke. At lane number 9 is Fast Falcons, Leah Hammer. At block number 2, Grace Panna of the Gator Swim Club. Block number 8, Sporting Jacks, Gemma Laser. Block number 3, Cami Arkins of Southwest Stars. Block number 7, Patriot Aquatics, Grace Goodman. Block number 4, Olivia Baja of Swimrise Aquatics. At block number 6, Southwest Stars, Aubrey Holzenbach. And at block number 5, Bowl School Sharks, Michaela Davies. Ladies, 13 and 14, 100 backstroke. And getting ready at the starting blocks are B finalists, Sophia Chabina at block number 2. Shelby Smith takes block 3. Block number 4 is Yiyan Wu. Christina Hanna at block number 5. Ainsley Lavoie at block number 6. Skylar Revere takes block 7. Charlie Anderson at block number 8. And Shelby Melandrucco at block number 9. And into the wall to reach the touch, and a good kick in. 56.56, 56.57, 1/100th of a second difference between first and second. Cut your fingernails this morning. What grew back this afternoon? That's that difference. And that was lane number 6, Aubrey Holzenbach taking the win. Michaela Davies, the second position. The third position, 58.56. In lane number 4, Olivia Bansha. Ladies, B finalists, 100 backstroke. And good to go. 13 and 14 gentlemen, our championship finalists next at the starting blocks. And if we got a wedge in the water, it looks like we do in lane 7. And bringing it home, our B finalist, undecided as to who is going to take this, starting to ebb out in front in lane number 6. Ainsley Lavoie of Sporting Jackson into the wall, a long reach for the wall. Ainsley Lavoie, and in 1 minute 7/100 seconds, 1 minute 1:08 in lane number 7. The second tag in, Skylar Revere, and that third tag in, 1 minute 25/100 in lane number 4, Yian Wu. And right now it's the gentlemen, our championship finalists, 13 and 14 in lane number 9, Shane Rose, the Southwest Stars. At block number 2, Oliver Natoli of the Bowl School Sharks. Block number 8, Southwest Stars again, Dylan Tanis. At block number 3, Nikita Ursu of the Blue Dolphins. At block number 7, Lakers Swim Club, Eli Rabanowitz. At block number 4, Aiden Childs of Southwest Stars. Block number 6, Ricky Kanister of Hydro Swim Club. At block number 5, the top qualifier Bowl School, Ivan Fasenko. And at the starting blocks are B finalists for the gentlemen's 100 backstroke, 13 and 14. Dalton von Herzenberg at block number 2 for area Tallahassee. Sporting Jacks at block number 3, CJ Annunciation. Liam Watson at block 4 for Southwest Stars. Cooper Jenkin at block number 5 for Southwest Stars. The Gators Swim Club. At block number 6, Leif Canelis. At block number 7, Eddie Nespolini of Swimrise. Block number 8, Andrew Q of the Bowl School Sharks. Sean Bridgers at block number 9, Episcopal Amberjacks. And Ivan Fasenko, 52.70 to take the win. 53.86, our second tag in by Ricky Kanister of Hydro Swim Club, and that third tag in, 55.49 in lane number 4 by Aiden Childs of Southwest Stars. Gentlemen, B finalists, 100 backstroke. And the 11 and 12 ladies up next for the 100 backstroke, our championship finalists taking ownership. And lane number 8 taking point position in that first 50, 27, 4-3, low 27. Everybody else high 27, 28s. Andrew Q of the Bowl School Sharks. And Andrew is going to bring it all the way to the wall, that long reach and a hard kick, 55.78, and he was in the wrong heat, I think. What a great swim, that second tag in, 57.71 by Eddie Nespolini of Swimrise, and the third tag in, 57.77 in lane number 4, Liam Watson And there it is, the Get Ready Whistle 11 and 12 ladies, our championship finalists at the starting blocks. Block number 9, that's the Lakers Swim Club territory, Melody Zhang. At block number 2, Addison Magnus of Southwest Stars. At block number 8, Miller Echoes of Area Tallahassee. Lakers Swim Club at block number 3, Ellery Watts. Gators Swim Club at block number 4, Isa Fisher-Munoz. At block number 7, Addison Beasley, unattached. At block number 4, it's Isa Fisher-Munoz, I said that. Block number 6, Fast Falcons, Lane Langenbrunner. And at block number 5, Kaylee Smith, the top qualifier. And our B qualifiers at the starting blocks now. Anna Ruffel at block number 2 for the Bowl School. Claire Dara at block 3 for Bowl School. Marianne Canister at 4 for Hydro Swim Club. Eden Walker at block number 5, Lakers. Nicole Leismanis at block number 6 for Sporting Jacks. Penelope Moss at block 7, Lakers Swim Club, Fast Falcons. Lindy Jarrell at block number 8. And Sporting Jacks at block number 9, Audrey Bloom. And those splits, 29, 30, 31s. That 29 in lane number 5 by Kaylee Smith, the Sporting Jacks, taking an early point position. Risky, coming up in lane number 6, Lane Langenbrunner of Fast Falcons. And it's Langenbrunner and Smith, nose to nose, almost synchronized reach into the wall. Scoreboard says Lane Langenbrunner took that race in the last touch. They were that close. 101.15, the second tag in. Kaylee Smith, the Sporting Jacks, and the third tag in lane number 2 on the outside. 104.14, Addison Magnus, the Southwest Stars. What a finish. Ladies, B finalists, 100 backstroke. And good to go. Championship finalists for the gentlemen's 11 and 12 100 backstroke, taking ownership of the starting blocks. And that first 50, 32.51. Lindy Jarrell of Fast Falcons. And coming up in lane number 3, Claire Terra, Bowl School, off the wall with an excitement and into the wall, taking it back in lane number 8, 105.88. Lindy Jarrell of Fast Falcons, that second tag in, 106 and change in lane number 6 by Nicole Leismanis of Sporting Jacks, and the third tag in lane number 3 by Claire Terra, the Bowl School. And getting ready at the starting blocks, the championship finalists, 11 and 12 gentlemen, 100 backstroke. At block number 9, it's the Bowl School Sharks, Atlas Uran. At block number 2, Wesley Hammer of Fast Falcons. At block number 8, Sporting Jacks, Bennett Lessier. At block number 3, Bo Fowler of Sporting Jacks. Highlander Aquatics at block number 7, Matthew Williams. Block number 4, Toivo Epwell of Gator Swim Club. Block number 6, the Blue Dolphins, William Wang. And block number 5, the top qualifier, Greater Orlando, Emmanuel Guerrero. Gentlemen, 100 backstroke championship finals. And our B finalists getting ready at the starting blocks right now. Harrison Boland has block number 2 for Southwest Star Sporting Jacks. Marcus Pilbor at block number 3. Southwest Stars again at block number 4 with Gavin Phillips. Liam Bunnell at block number 5 at Southwest Stars. South Lake again at block number 6. Sawyer Gregory. Block number 7 is Fast Falcons, Charles Wolf. Block number 8, Sporting Jacks, Evan Horn at block number 8. Emerson Meek at block 9 for Highlander. And out in 29. I don't know, breaking loose in lane number 6, William Wang of the Blue Dolphins. The reach, the touch, and Wang takes the race. 1 minute, 63 100 seconds, 101.19 in lane number 5 by Emmanuel Guerrero of Greater Orlando, and that third tag in 101.38 in lane number 7 by Matthew Williams of Highlander Aquatics. Gentlemen, B finalists, 100 backstroke. And those backstroke wedges, one of the best things that ever happened to backstroke, also one of the most egregious. Lots of conversations there at the start. Championship finalists for the 400 individual medley, 13 and 14 ladies taking ownership of the starting blocks right now. And here we go now. Lane number 6 coming off that wall. Sawyer Gregory of South Lake had the point under the flags, I don't know, into the wall. And there it is. Sawyer Gregory, 104.12. That second tag in 104.51 in lane number 4 by Gavin Phillips of Southwest. And the third tag in 104.86 in lane number 5 by Liam Bunnell of Southwest Stars. And it's the ladies, the swimmers swim the 400 individual medley at block number 9, Episcopal Amberjacks, L.A. Strombeck. At block number 2, the Blue Dolphins, Junie Densberger. At block number 8, Swimrise Aquatics, Kylie McDonald. At block number 3, Highlander Aquatics, Cora Griffin. At block number 7, United Swim, Olivia Holt. At block number 4, the Bowl School, Claire Castellane. At block number 6, Southwest Stars, Raylan Harrelson. And at block number 5, the top qualifier swim rise, Blake Beaver. And the starting blocks belong to our B finalists in the ladies 400 individual medley. We'll be introducing them in just a few moments. And at the starting blocks right now are B finalists Carson Wise taking block number 2, area Tallahassee. Gabrielle Beaucamp at block number 3 for the Gator Swim Club. Sid Conlon at block number 4, Hydro Swim. Ainsley Lavoie at block number 5 for Sporting Jacks. Block number 6, Fast Falcons, Leah Hammer. At block number 7, it's Bowl School, Elizabeth Christie. Block number 8, Swim Rise, Caroline Poole. And at block number 9, Blue Dolphins, Annabelle Bright. And I spoke about getting a big breakaway on the breaststroke. You're seeing it freestyle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just expanding the difference. And 25 yards lead because of that exchange from breaststroke to freestyle. That is a huge breakaway. And it's down to a question of time now. Blake Beaver, swim rise. She qualified with a 4:35 and change. I don't think that's going to reflect what she's doing now. Under the flags, into the wall, and boom, there it is, 4:19.63. So close to a Florida swimming record, 4:15.85 the record, 4:19.63, so close to take the win. That second tag in, Olivia Holt of United Swim, at 4:36 and change, and that third tag in 4:37 in lane number 8, Kylie McDonald of Swim Rise. Ladies, our B finalists, 400 individual medley. And the starting blocks belong to the gentlemen 13 and 14, our championship finalists for the 400 IM. And making the turn with 50 yards to go. under the flags, into the wall. Ainsley Lavoie of Sporting Jacks taking the win. 440.53. That second tag in going to happen in lane number 3 by Gabriel Bocan of the Gator Swim Club. And that third tag in, 447 and some change by Elizabeth Christie of the Bowl School. Championship finalists for the gentlemen's 400 individual medley. At block number 9, Hydro Swim Club, Samuel Simbala. At block number 2, it's Sporting Jacks Aquatics, Landon Ekloff. At block number 8, Sporting Jacks again, Caden Slootman. At block number 3, unattached Chris Lassard. Block number 7, Hydro Swim Club, Ricky Canister. Block number 4, Rollins Powell of the Bowl School.